While the US is trying to cement a ceasefire between Israel and the Palestinians and trying to discuss with Prime Minister Ehud Olmert and Palestinian leader Mahmud Abbas ways to renew the peace negotiations, Palestinian Prime Minister and Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh is on his first official visit to Iran, Syria and Lebanon, the only states in the region willing to receive him, trying to lobby political support for his Hamas government. In Lebanon, he is supposed to meet Hassan Nasrallah, the leader of Hezbollah. Hezbollah, Syria and Iran have long supported Hamas. Palestinian Authority Chairman Mahmoud Abbas wants to distance himself from the visit. He is trying to keep international support for the PA. International and Arab leaders have so far boycotted Hamas leader Haniyeh. A close associate to Abbas and former PA Minister Nabil Amar spoke to Infolive TV about Haniyeh's first official visit, the efforts to rescue a ceasefire, and to convince Hamas militants to release Israeli soldier Gilad Shalit.
We must send a message from Abu Mazen that we are out of the interior conflict in Lebanon, and I think Abu Mazen sent these messages. So maybe it will be secret meetings with Hassan Nasrallah and the others.
Haniyeh may not receive a warm welcome from many Lebanese. Over 1 million Lebanese from all religious groups poured into the streets of Beirut after the murder of Pierre Gemayel against Syria, Hezbollah and Iran. PA officials have also accused Syria and Iran of trying to boycott any ceasefire between Israel and the Palestinians.
Even with Syria, I think we need a dialogue with the Syrians to help us keeping the truce and the quietness.
There was a ceasefire agreement between the Palestinian Authority and Israel, and it was broken by members of Fatah, not Hamas. Why Fatah? What's the significance?
They consider what happened in the West Bank as a pretext or as reason to make this violation. The agreement or the understanding about the ceasefire is not so clear, especially how we can implement this in the West Bank. Anyhow, we cannot consider what happened as a collapse for the ceasefire, and Abu Mazen will continue with Hamas to keep the truce and the quietness, and with the other organizations, and he will make additional efforts in Fatah and the West Bank to make all Fatah on the same line.
Amar opposes a unity government between Fatah and Hamas, saying that Hamas is just playing with the PA.
There's a disaster in Palestine, and the society face a challenge and a hard and tough threat, and so we must find a solution out of the unit government.
Egyptian intelligence officer Omar Suleiman arrived in Israel to help Israel, the PA and Hamas finalize a deal over the release of kidnapped soldier Gilad Shalit, held by Hamas militants in Gaza, in return for Palestinian prisoners. Hamas in Syria and jailed Fatah leader Marwan Barouti are key players in the negotiations.
طبعا هناك مساعي للإفراج عن الجندي، ونحن ندعم هذه المساعي ونريد أن يطلق سراح الجندي، لكن في نفس الوقت وبنفس الكمية وبنفس الحرارة نريد أن يطلق سراح الأسرى الفلسطينيين.
Abu Mazen also considered Gilad Shalit as a cause, the same importance of the quietness and the other issues. I'm not sure that there's a positive progress in this case, but we must wait and see, because I think it will be very important to open many other tracks if we solve this problem.
This was Lamia Lahoud for Infolive Television, speaking to Nabil Amar in Ramallah.